It's the 12th of June. Beyond the sales playbook. This is going to be good. I didn't know that the Stoics spoke like that. Think how ridiculous it is to say, just tell me what to do. What advice could I possibly give? A much better plea is, help me train my mind to handle any situation. That way, if life throws you off script, you won't be scrambling for instructions. Epictetus. So, when we are teaching cold calling, people say, should I have a script or should I have a structure, a system? I say you should have both. Okay, I think you should have a call opener that you know works for you, that is strong for that certain type of person that you're calling. I think you should have a value prop. But I think that once you're into that, and you've said you're probably going to tell me none of those problems exist, then actually you've got a structure. Because what happens is, if you're trying to follow something like PMEs, where you're going for problem, example, effect, all of those different things, but actually somebody might take you on a different lane and you're all the way over there, but you can always bring it back. And it's your job as a salesperson to learn how to improvise like a comedian would. A comedian gets on stage, says the jokes, they say their one-liners, they say garlic bread, but when someone's in the audience shouting, they say, oh, Lisa Riley, get rid. That was a Peter Kay thing for you there. So tell us, Zach, about the actor when it comes to selling.
The actor is the chameleon. So it's the person who can hear the ball-buster CFO and go, right, they want direct, short, and sharp. I'm going to give them direct, short, and sharp.
Yeah.
I can play the role. The other one is the CMO. Maybe they're a bit more interpersonal skill-wise. They're a bit more glossiness. They want a bit more, okay, I want a little bit more than the CFO on the visuals. Right, fine, I can be a bit more visual in that way. Right now I'm talking to the sales director. They want it a bit down to earth, a bit cheeky chappy, a bit Jack the Lad. Right, I can play down to earth, cheeky chappy Jack the Lad. Of course I can. And it's the ability to play those different roles that's going to do a lot for you. And people might say, well, why? Why would that do a lot for me? What about my authentic self? There's no such thing. So the benefit of it is people buy from people like them, like them, like them.
Them,
like them, like
them,
like them. And if you can become like the person that you're dealing with and play the role of that actor, they'll naturally feel warmer towards you. Mirror neurons will kick off and they'll say, I feel like I'm talking to the same version of myself. I'll give you an example of this in your own life. You meet a new partner and at the start of your relationship, it feels like nothing could possibly go wrong. You feel like you're on exactly the same wavelength because your brain is activating those mirror neurons to try and make you behave like the person you're dealing with because it wants you to procreate.
Yes.
And then when you get out of that phase, the honeymoon period as it's known, and you start to go back into yourself, that's usually when the little friction boundaries start.
Your authentic self comes to play and he never puts the dishes away. Yeah, we know.
Throwing the toasty off the...
exactly. Life goes on. I've been Jack Frimston.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
Depth. Did you hear it?